that I've seen that besides that point. So.
Well, I mean, Mercury's a different beast. Kind of when you're trapping Rob with gun, it's just impossible. It's like, how do I come back? But
okay,
we're gonna be seeing Yoshi come out.
Secondary, yes.
All right.
The secondary from Antimony coming out. So much of the air combo, more assured combos, I'd say. Well, maybe not against Palutena.
Yeah.
They have the Nair train and all that. But comfort picks are what you want to go for when you're on the grand stage here. Here we go. Next match, Antimony and AUSTI.
Yeah, and you can see AUSTI just already trying to get their combo started with the Nairs, but Antimony with a beautiful parry, just kind of coming out of that unscathed with the Yoshi right now. And we're seeing just a back-to-back kind of parry game going on. They're both looking to just really get their games kind of going right now.
Yeah, the Rob not utilizing laser, rather, or the gyro, not playing that far-away game that most Robs are known for, trying to get their combos started pretty early on and pretty close up. And despite what the percentages go for AUSTI, for Antimony rather right now, they're starting to get back on even here.
Yeah, and these rotor arms are very interesting, kind of trying to challenge Antimony, throwing out moves, just trying to threaten that space. And we're seeing, you know, the reflector come into play there with kind of just throwing out the egg, but just getting trapped by the down tilt, down air, down smash kind of train. Things are looking real good for AUSTI right now. And Antimony is kind of looking to throw a wrench in those plans with the Yoshi, just trying to lock them in the corner and just letting that up smash rip, but things are not kind of quite go down yet. Yeah,
that big body of Rob coming through with that up smash, but not for the fair. Going to be looking for the kill, probably with up smash setups. Not a whole lot of egg down air that we've seen yet from Antimony. But I guess it leads into this combo chain. Great 60%, and still piling on is Antimony right now, making Rob, the robot, look a little bit mechanically deficient here.
Yeah, Antimony has really good frame data to kind of just challenge Rob, especially one of Rob's difficulties with this character is just kind of land with this character, because you can only get so linear with these nairs as well. You gotta have to mix it up. You have to time how you kind of recover and fall down.
Yeah.
And Antimoty's doing a really good job kind of just keeping him in place. And you see him just doing a really good job kind of locking him in the corner. But AUSTI with the Rob just coming out with the up throw, looking to put him in a very bad situation here.
Yeah, and now we see Antimony just playing in the skies, knows that AUSTI has to be the one to commit a little bit more because, I mean, they totally have the capability to do so. They do have the laser and the gyro. They can play that faraway game. It's not a whole lot of pressure. Antimony doesn't seem fazed by it, but it's still pressure nonetheless. You don't want your opponent to just feel free in certain quadrants of the stage there, as Antimony again picks up another stock. You don't want your opponent to feel so free that they can do what they want, because that's just a huge confidence boost to them.
Yeah, and we're already back to an even game. I blinked and I was like, huh, who's winning now? And we're kind of seeing, we're back to that really neutral state, and Antimony is just really looking to trap Rob in the shield right now. But AUSTI's getting that Rob game plan going out started, but Yoshi just making really good use of that double jump, kind of just getting out a lot of these combos.
Yeah, with gyro in hand, that Rob seems to be in lead with Skynet with the combos that they can put out. But right now, Antimony trying to surge back, trapping AUSTI on that platform, able to skirt around it. And again, back to that projectile game. Gyro going to become a whole lot utilization here. But again, Antimony taking to the skies, recognizing where the Rob is, but clipping through the skies is that ever tried and true and ever lethal up air.
Yeah, AUSTI tapping back into the mainframe to kind of clutch that set back. Antimony really had the lead the whole time with the Yoshi, but slowly over time, AUSTI was making those right decisions in neutral and kind of just playing really smart with the gyro and just looking really good for those approaches, and you know, was able to clutch it on out.
Yeah, if you're talking resilience, nothing's more resilient than a robot. So,
I guess.
Great task there for AUSTI to take the first round. And as we run it back to Pokemon Stadium 2, we'll see what Antimony has up his sleeve. And this sleeve is pretty big because it's a whole new character coming in. Palutena taking AUSTI off his reins a bit. Get ready to see some Nair trains as we get into this round 2.
Yeah, and already starting out the gate on PS2, you already know what's happening. Just starting with the instant auto reticle, not getting any damage on. But AUSTI getting his turn started right now with the Rob, just going in the Ferris. But hold on, all aboard the blender, because Palu's looking to put you in a really bad spot.
And it took AUSTI a little bit of the wind out of the sails there, because they were starting off pretty well, but then Palu started to surge ahead. But on the ground, different story. AUSTI trying to get some Zair drop combos with the gyro, but a quick swap on stage control gives Antimony a chance here. Got to run that interference with those projectiles. But again, AUSTI can just go low and basically dodge basically any of them because they only go straight out. But let the Savior's wings come in, and now Antimony being the one on top.
Yeah, Antimony just giving AUSTI a dose of that Red Bull right now, and it's just looking to kind of chase him. And you see the Nair train coming on up, trying to push to the corner, but that was a really good challenge from AUSTI getting out of that situation. But now you're kind of getting locked down at the ledge by Palu. This is a very scary situation because you're getting trapped by down tilt, you're getting trapped by the Oracle. As you can see, with the down tilt just pushing AUSTI back to the corner, and it's back to the ledge trapping game that Palu plays.
Yeah, you know that Rob covers low combos compared to the stage, but they need that ground starter to really get things going. And if you're off stage, you're getting locked off stage like that. It's very, very hard to do. But once you're on the ledge like that, you can lock it down very well, making it 2-2. And it's 68 damage. Rob can shrug that off pretty well. So it's still basically an even game here.
Now the thing about Rob is, you know, he can always come back from the smallest of low percent or the highest of percent when he has that phenomenal advantage state and the Z-drop combos kind of going with the gyro. And we're seeing AUSTI just trying to lock down Antimony in the corner with the gyro. And you're seeing it kind of work out, but not necessarily getting a whole too much out of it. But we are seeing some really good stuff off that Nair, kind of putting Antimony in the corner in this situation, but trying to go for the bear and just not quite missing his, not quite catching his mark there.
Yeah, I want to say that AUSTI rather is really prioritizing stage control. You see, when in this situation right now, Antimony is off to the side. AUSTI is not retreating at all. He needs as much ground assured in his back as possible, and that's what you can do with it. Just great utilization, great lockdown of stage. And again, like I alluded to before, that's what Rob needs to get the assured damage, to push characters off to that ledge and get KOs in the clutchest of moments.
Yeah, and Antimony is kind of really struggling to deal with the Beyblade, kind of giving it a few glances, running into it a little bit, not really picking it on up and just throwing it up to just kind of get it out of that situation. And AUSTI is doing a really good job at kind of just catching all these jumps with the Nairs, because it is such a really good anti-air tool when you catch Palu out, especially in the ledge situations. But things are not looking good here with the Beyblade throwing it his way and trapping him at the ledge with... Oh! Just trying to go for a really good, solid up smash. But it's not going to work out here.
Yeah, Antimony being a little more preemptive with his movement in, being a little more assertive with it, and that's why that first Nair above platform caught AUSTI off guard. That put him on that right side, and that led to that stock lane. But at 106, and with a fiending Rob, we'll see if he can escape here, getting a great combo string off that platform, a little bit of a reset. And a reset on stage is 2, but the afterburners in the face going to seal the deal. AUSTI, not being deterred by the character swap mid-set, is able to claim it against Antimony.
The commitment with the Palu counter. Now the thing is, Palu is a very easy character play. You know, you get the Nair train, you kind of have the freest ledge trapping, but the thing is, you have to really choose where you choose to commit to your options, such as Auto Radical and Explosive Flame and those counters. I get that counter's really good, especially when he uses it to reflect the gyro kind of towards him, which we kind of didn't really see, but the times we saw the counter were in really desperate situations.
Yeah, so, I mean, again, just the pressure that AUSTI had.
Yeah.
And if you throw out those counters, like you said, willy-nilly,